So in today's Warthunder video, we're actually going to be playing a vehicle that I slightly forgot about because I was going to play the KV-1 for Sweden, but at the same time, it was a battle rating of 5.0 whenever this vehicle initially released. But at least today, we're looking at a vehicle which is 4.7, which at least in my opinion, doesn't really help this vehicle much. While yes, the KV is probably a really good vehicle, as you can see right here, if you want to make a lineup, this is basically the best one that you can make without going back to 5.0, which is where this vehicle originally set at. Because, like, would you take this KV over a Panther, which would be the VK, right? And I feel like a lot of people would probably say no to that. And at the same time, I definitely feel like this could possibly be one of the worst rank 3s to buy, because look at it. Look at Sweden, right? So you have the SAV. Whenever that thing comes back on sale, that thing is just insanely good. You have the Sherman 3.4, which is also really good as well. Doesn't have the whole machine gun, so it's no longer a weak spot. But this vehicle right here, there's no 4.7s in the tech tree. You go from 4.0 to 4.7 with this vehicle. And while yes, you did have a ton of 5.0 vehicles you could have had in the 5.0 lineup with this vehicle, I just don't think it's very positive to be facing a bunch of Tigers whenever you're up tier to 5.7, because 5.0 can be up tier to 6.0, which means that you don't have quantitative matchmaker helping you. So overall, this KV seems very poor just for the stance of, well, it really doesn't have a good lineup. And for Warthunder, at least for ground, that is something that is very potent to have, because you're going to have a lot of people running around with a bunch of 4.7 heavies from like America with the T14. You're going to have the Churchills. You're going to have a ton of better lineups than you, but at least you're premium, I guess, with a KV-1 for Sweden. So yeah, let's see how the KV-1 does, and let's get on to the gameplay. Oh, we have the Swedish KV-1 here, and to be honest with you, this vehicle, in a sense, makes me a little bit sad, because I just know whenever they add the Russian variant of this KV-1, that vehicle is going to have a extremely good lineup at 4.7. I mean, you have the KV-1s S5 already there, you have the T-3457s, you have a bunch of tank destroyers, you have really good CAS, and this vehicle overall is set by itself at 4.7, and it's a premium. And yeah, it's just, to me at least, it's not a pickup. Like, I feel like that's going to be like the biggest thing. Even if this vehicle is extremely good, which is going to be the like second time I've ever played this vehicle, I feel like it's still just not a pickup just because of the lineup situation. It's very poor for what it is right now. So yeah, let's see how we do. Overall, for me at least though, I am not keen on this gun, because this gun is very poor for even this battle rating. You only have about 100 millimeters of pen compared to even stuff like the Shermans, which have like 104 at like the 60 degrees. But it should be pretty well unless we get into like a long range fight with anything. But yeah, overall, I mean, unless we're facing Russia, right? So there's going to be a lot of other KVs as well, which sometimes has a little bit of trouble for these vehicles. Like if you're in a Russian vehicle, this is what I've noticed. If you're in a Russian vehicle and you're having to face Russian vehicles, it is 100% kind of hard to do sometimes, because you have to put multiple shots into them. Their weak spots are probably very, very small. Like if you've ever seen a KV-1B and a KV-1E battle it out, it's incredibly funny just because both of those tanks have a hard time pinning each other unless you can get very, very good spots into their weak spots. So yeah, let's just see how we do. And as you can see, another T-34 already. Oh, we have one down there. Luckily though, he is not able to pin us. The only thing I really have to worry about on any of the American tanks or any of the Russian tanks is the driver's port. The driver's port is probably like the hugest weak spot for this vehicle, at least from the front, from those cannons. So yeah, I do have to worry about that. But I do have a little bit of a slight problem, is that their team is like pushing, and there's the KVs. There's two of them. I could see like one in like super background. Oh, come on. So as long as I keep my tank angled in a way, he's going to have like harder times actually pinning me. Same thing for him. If he angles his turret, it's going to be hard for me to pin him unless I can get a shot to his driver's port. There's also like a fly uppy down that way. Oh, come on. I was about to say, am I going to get bombed there? I was going to be mad. That's why I kind of just rushed the shot. Overall though, it doesn't look like he knows what he's really doing, and that one went low. Come on. Look, you're a Sherman. You want to get shot? You better run. Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about with KVs and all kind of just other tanks. Come on, that was aspersion on that one. I'm trying to hit his like turret, right? But we just hit this now, so yeah, we just get that. The Sherman just doesn't know I'm here again. Fair enough. Yeah, but that's like my only gripe with playing any Russian vehicle not in a Russian tech tree, is that... That's sad. Am I getting bombed really? But you have to face a lot of tanks that have really, really just like weird and wacky weak spots. Also, that is a pretty... Hello, local Pliope. I should have shot his rockets. I need to test it out some more. I'm pretty sure you can like overpressure him by just hitting that. Oh, T-34 going to the left side as well. Pretty sure there's another one to my left, but I'm not sure about that. Little MG, okay. I don't really want to engage the Su-100Y right now. That's like out there. That thing's a bit scary. He's majorly scary for me. Alright, we have that KV that's pulled up. Oh no. We can't engage it because of the Su-100Y that's just standing out there. Look, I might have really good armor for this battle rating right now, but an Su-100Y shot most likely would just nuke me. So, yeah, no matter really what happens here, that will be bad. So, we need to try something here. We have that dude to my right, which is a bit worrisome as well. The M44 that I didn't kill. Yeah, no, you're still there. I'm kind of like worried about other things though. Let's see if that M44 pushes, I'll be fine. Because I can just MG him, right? God, I'm not sure if that Su-100Y is still out there though. That's like the biggest travesty right now. Oh, I think he's like angled just a smidge. I might be able to pin him. Oh, come on. Yeah, we not doing much with him. I'll try to get his gun out though. I know I can pin that spot, but it's like, yeah, I don't really want to like shoot at him. You leave me alone, little Yak 9K. I understand what you are, but you're also not cool. Nice. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I was going to get... Well, we got domed by the M44, which was not a huge surprise. I was pretty much like waiting for him to come out of that corner, but yeah, it's a little bit worrisome. Hopefully our SPAs can take out these guys, because yeah, there's just a ton of them right now. That looked pretty cool. Yeah, just think about it, right? This whole entire Russian lineup that we could possibly play with this vehicle in its lineup would be way better than whatever this is. Like, this thing, relatively speaking, kind of sucks. I mean, that's all I really have for a 4.7 vehicle whenever you have like a ton of them for Russia. And there went our whole entire like SPA squad with just one tiny Tim. Oh god, their CAS is just going to own us this game, isn't it? Look, could you quit with the Yak 9Ks at least? Like, I understand you're playing 4.7 Russia, but could we just not do the Yak 9Ks right now? I'm already having to deal with a team just like they got cast to oblivion. So, like, I need a little bit of help here. Why is this dude, like, shooting heat? I feel like he's shooting heat for some reason. I'm just, like, constantly trying to move right now because of the planes. A PE-8. Nice. Oh, man. What am I supposed to do? Like, literally, what am I supposed to do right now? Oh god, not the nuke launcher. Dude, I am telling you right now that like any of these Russian vehicles is just like crap to play against. Go away. Like, I am trying to do anything for this team right now, but they're not helping me. I would love if they would shoot down just one plane. Just need to get rid of that. Just wanted to shot it. Nice. Cool. Such skill. Such skill. So yeah, I mean, 11 kill game. Our team was just bad. So yeah, I guess let's get on to the next game and see how we do in it. Hopefully next time. Like, if you could queue Russian, like if you got a teammate and you just queued Russia together, I feel like this lineup could actually work. But right now, whenever you just have like an unlimited respawn Russian lineup, it's just going to be so bad. So yeah, let's go into next game, see how we do. Well, this should be a very interesting game because as you can see, there's Tigers, there's Panthers, there's the M4A4 SA50, and I am in my wonderful little KV-1 with a 76mm cannon that you can find at like 3.3. But yeah, as you can see, here's one that we can actually put a really good example to. That vehicle in front of me right now is 5.0. I used to be 5.0, but as you can see with the muzzle brake on that vehicle right now, it has the 75mm that you can find from a Panzer IV. So automatically, that tank in front of me right now, even though we have the exact same armor, is just better than me, which is kind of crazy to think about. And how Gaijin ever thought both of these vehicles right here should have been 5.0, to me at least, is just crazy. And yeah, it's a little bit awkward in a way. But yeah, as you can see, that vehicle is going to have probably easier time pinning stuff if we find stuff like jumbos, or if we find stuff that's going to be pretty hard to pin. It's going to be a little bit of a problem for us. Hello. Oh, come on. I don't know what it is about this cannon. I played a KV-1E a bunch. But this vehicle, for some reason, the gun bounces. I don't know why. I'm just so not used to that. Oh, another T-34. Hello. At least you're a... Cool. Lovely. Alright, let's see if this dude's skill issues the whole time, trying to kill me. Alright, so we got a slight problem. They're to our right now. I'm not sure if this dude still has his gun or not. I think I'm just shoot him through this, yeah. Be able to get him without him being able to see anything on me they can pin. They have one over to our right somewhere. Hello, it's a little PT-76. Alright, so what do we do now? This team, the enemy team, is basically just all dead. As you can see, the Tigers got to eat this match because it's a down tier to 4-7. So they did probably very, very well. I guess we'll just push. Yeah, I don't know if it's just because of the longer gun or something of why this thing's so bouncy. He was spazzing out. That's why I tried to like wait a minute, shoot him. I didn't want to accidentally hit his like gun barrel. Hello. Alright, go in there, Tiger. You know what you gotta do. At your 5.7 battle rating. You gotta go in there and just whack them. Well, yeah, this team's basically just done. Our team is like just all in their spawn right now. Luckily though, they did not have a bunch of Russians that have Yak 9Ks and got like 1 kill and an assist and jumped into Yak 9Ks and killed everybody. I guess that's like a huge positive for us at least. That's not cool though. That's gonna kill me. But yeah, now we're on to the final game with the wonderful KV-1, and to be quite honest with you, I quite enjoyed the vehicle. It's very similar to the KV-1E, but at the same time, it's a vehicle, for me at least, I was kind of getting used to the movement of the cannon whenever I'm moving. That's probably been like the biggest like downfall with me, is that I don't know what it is about this KV, but it definitely has like some bounce to the cannon itself whenever you're coming to a stop or you're like barely moving or something, which is a little bit awkward to play against. Like, it definitely feels a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, overall, like I said, the only downside to this vehicle for Sweden is it just doesn't have a lineup. And that is very important whenever you're facing 4.7 lineups, which I think Russia even has one. It's very close to being a full premium lineup if you really wanted it to be. So yeah, definitely is a huge issue, I do believe. But once this vehicle comes to Russia, because this is a Russian variant of the KV, it should be pretty nice. It'll fit very well into the 4.7 lineup that's already existing. So, I mean, overall, it's still going to be extremely good in that lineup as well. And that's probably whenever I'll play more of this vehicle. But yeah, as of right now, if I want to play a heavy tank, I have the KV-1E. I can just go play the Russian one within the 4.0 lineup, and I'll dare to say that vehicle in itself is more potent than this vehicle could be. Gun depression vehicle, bad. Or no, it's just a little Puma. I should have knew that'd be like the only thing that could just like run up through the middle. Shoe. Sad for little ASU 57. He didn't deserve to get killed by his own brethren that traded on him. Gaijin really has to do something with planes, man. It's getting to a ridiculous point of like the lowest tier of low skill can get a plane by barely doing anything. And while yes, that guy right there that just crashed, right? Definitely skill issue, but at the same time, it's crazy that he's able to jump into a plane anyway. Oh no, it's a T-34E. I know this is like a very lost cause. Like I said, that dude has like maybe a centimeter of a weak spot. So yeah, not good. If this dude was smart, he'd actually track me. Oh, it's one of you. It's the Chinese one, isn't it? Yeah, this one's actually going to be a little bit rough. Or no, it might be a 76. And then here comes the wonderful KV. You're going to engine me? Come on, engine me, engine me, engine me. Come on, that's going to be smart to do. Never mind, you're just going to hit me with that. Oh, man. I'm telling you right now, it is just rough to play against any of these, like, Russian tanks. With a vehicle like this. Because, like, yeah, I have the low pin that they also have. But at the same time, I'm having to, like, hit microscopic weak spots compared to, like, a Panzer IV. Like, here's my controversial opinion on any of the KVs. I think the KV-1E is overall better than the KV-1B, just for the simple fact of that your targets are easier to kill and easier to pen. Like, the Panzer IV, while yes, it does have, like, a decently powerful gun, at the same time, its armor is so weak that it really doesn't matter if it has a gun if you see them first and shoot first. But whenever you're having a battle with KVs, whenever, like, ping matters and whenever, like, bushes and all that sort of stuff is just a meta, like, it's insanely annoying. Like, in that scenario right there, where that T-34E just, like, rushed me, like, there really wasn't much I could do. Like, I was turned around engaging the 75 of the Sherman. Our teams are getting, like, bombed to death. Rude. Why is there a ZIS-30 in here? With, like, full bush. We have ZIS-30s with full bush. Once again, though, our team is getting literally took out by just a bunch of CAS. Cool. Luckily, though, he can't kill me. Only if we had this wonderful invention called the SPAA, our plane. Either one could work in this scenario. A little JU-88 flying around a map is kind of insane. You could almost, like, main gun that thing out of the sky. So yeah, if this game went on for any longer, I feel like this team would lose. Like, straight up. This team does not deserve to win at all. Alright, so hopefully they can deal with that. They dealt with the Su-152, which is good. So yeah, I mean, overall, my opinion of this thing is I'd rather be on the Russian teams, to be honest with you. Like, this thing overall, to me at least, would just be better if you could face Germans. Or you could just face Shermans. Because, like, I have a vast experience with the KV-1E. And so far, playing this vehicle, I definitely could not, like, say that it's the best. Also, why would you respawn a ZIS-30 all bushed up? That's kind of insane. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a good vehicle. The KVs are, none of them are extremely bad at anything. It's just that, like, once again, like, would I rather have this lineup right here or just go over to Russia and have a 4.0 almost premium lineup? I get pretty much everything in the box to take out. You go to 4.7, right? And you have, what, the KV-1's S5, 57s. You have the Su-152 if you want it. You have some premiums with the 57. You also have Su-100Y. I mean, like, there's so many other great tanks that you can put in a lineup. And overall, if I want a heavy tank, I'll just buy this thing, which should be on sale pretty soon. But hope you guys did enjoy this video. Definitely was fun playing a new KV once again. Hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next Warthunder video.